I just want to talk quickly about an Inside No.9 episode. Inside No.9 is an anthology series by Stephen Pemberton and Reece Shearsmith on BBC Two. It's in its third series now. It's an episode called Riddle of the Sphinx, and it's episode number 3, and it was on this week in the UK. This is only half an hour long, but it's one of the best written half hours of mystery, horror, suspense television I've seen in a long time. They like harkening back to the days of sort of Hammer horror films and those sort of 1970s, 1960s horror mystery type films, and to their benefit, because they obviously love it and they've got a real understanding and appreciation for what they do, and they take the best elements from it. I think that, in all honesty, this could be shown as an individual special, and I would have even liked it to go on a bit longer, but ultimately the fact they can wrap it up in that 30-minute time frame really works. What's the plot though? I haven't mentioned what the plot is. The plot is a young woman breaks into I think it's Cambridge professor's study in the middle of the night. It's a stormy, rainy, thundery night. It turns out he does the crossword for The Guardian. Oh no, it's not The Guardian. He does the crossword for the, I don't know, the local paper, or the Cambridge Press. Anyway, he catches her. She says she's trying to break in to get the crossword clues so she can beat her boyfriend because he thinks she's stupid, but he's really smart. He decides to help her by teaching her how to solve the crossword, and there's this nice sort of to and fro, and you're trying to guess whether one knows something that the other doesn't, and how it all fits together. There's a twist, then there's another twist, all this within half an hour, and then there's a final twist. I can't say any more because it would ruin it, but it's incredibly clever how it's written, how it's acted, the acting's spot on, and how it comes to its final conclusion. And its final conclusion is in the style of the sort of Tales of the Unexpected, or the sort of old Hammer horror films that didn't focus on monsters. It's because they almost had to think about it, because you've got people stuck in a room. Alfred Hitchcock, maybe. They've got people stuck in a room, they've got the one set, all they've got is their brains and their wits and a way of thinking about how to write such a great scenario. It's really worth watching. The episode before was fine, which had people arguing over the bill in a restaurant, and the Christmas episode, that's episode number 1 of series 3, was also really good, where it's a sort of play on a director's commentary for a Hammer horror film in essence, and then there's a twist at the end that was quite clever, and when you have the twist revealed you think, oh, okay, that all makes sense. But episode 3, Riddle of the Sphinx, is really worth watching on its own, even if you don't want to watch any of the other episodes. It's a really, really good watch.